Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the Wonderful World of Affiliate Marketing podcast. I am your host, Nigel Williams, and so on today's episode, we have a gentleman who's here to answer the question, can you build an affiliate marketing empire starting at just 13 years old?
It was not much of a start for me. Affiliate marketing is not a money machine. You have to master it. You're gonna be there, right? And that's sure. Okay, you don't need money to start. You need money to scale. Starting is free. There's YouTube, there are free traffic method, there is SEO, there is social media. The real investment is not the money, it's the time. So you need really to invest time in learning the fundamentals. It's there. Spending time, consuming everything you can about this industry, work, traffic sources, conversion flow, and find your network, find a community. Don't do this alone like I did. Join forum, join Discord group, find other affiliates. The people in this industry are surprisingly helpful if you approach them with genuine curiosity and work ethic.
Here to present his story, we have the classiest person I've ever met, Mr. Marco Guarracino, owner of Offersify and I Sell For You. Marco, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Nigel, for inviting me here at your first time. And I'm being honored to be with you here and to impact on lots of people that will hear this story.
I'm super happy to have you. And as I told you just a couple of months ago in the last show there in Vegas, I said, you know what, starting this podcast and I was trying to figure out who should be number one, who's got a story that I think is going to be like, wow. And I was like, then you walk by, I was like, oh man, it's Marco for sure, man. I got to talk to him, you know? You have an incredible story and you happen to be one of the youngest people I've ever met in this industry. So like, wow, why not? So let's start off with, when did you start in this business?
Yeah, I started when I was 12 years old, Nigel.
Oh no, I got it wrong.
Yes, not 13, 12, probably even earlier than that. I just
God.
at 11. But when you say starting, or when I say to myself that I started, it was not much of a start for me. It was having fun, finding a way to going out from my little city, from my little world that I've got. You know, I'm born and raised in Italy, from a small town near Naples. Lots of people dream about having a better life. At that time, I really wanted me and my family and my mom especially to have a better life. Okay, not because he was so bad or like he was missing the food at home or this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go out from this. Okay, so this stuff that I like to say that I started at 11, 12, and sometimes I even forget about when I really started. Because I was having fun. Okay, I was having fun, as you know. And,
that's awesome.
At that time, in 2011, people were on their laptop, on their desktop, okay? There was no mobile of any kind. So we were browsing, people like me and people even older than me, on various forums. And all of us, at that time, in internet marketing, if I could be like one of them in a way, we was browsing on how to make money online. Okay, I had like this beautiful little funny time of myself after school that I had Facebook pages. So with these Facebook pages, time passing, lot of people asking me to do advertising on this Facebook page. Today in 2026 there are Instagram pages, okay, that are like a comparison in a way. So at that time you come out from the school, you go home, you got a Facebook page about summer. I had a page called Summer, in Italian it was Estate, and you have like one day yes, one day no, someone asking you, hey, can I do advertising on your page? I pay you €5. And you know, 2011, 5 years old, 5 years, euro. I just have a way to ask my mom to open a PayPal or any kind of fast track to get paid. I was underage, I could not do anything. and thanks God I was like lucky enough to have a mom that enabled me to do this kind of thing. Because you know, you receive $5 or €5 a day for multiple days. Then you receive 0, then you receive 50. That's okay, but the Italian authorities of taxes, we all are scared about.
Yeah.
Especially at the time. You know, when you lack of knowledge, you are there and you say, okay, what am I gonna do? I need to declare $50. I need to find a way to. And you got. So for me, this was the time. After school, having fun, having Facebook pages, and in this story, I bring with me and I have it with me because a lot of things are passed, okay, through this time. Lot of things are started at the time. And for me, this start was anything else that a proof that if I could do 5, I could do maybe 200 and I could do 500. And it's just to reach the time where you get something in your pocket. Right.
All right.
This is my 12, 13, and these days at that time. And again, it was not a way to me to change my life, but for a little kid was a proof that a man in a home can contribute. Okay.
Awesome.
And I was happy for that.
So let me ask you this. When did you decide to say, hey, you know what? I want to take this to the next level?
It passed a lot of years from that moment because, you are 12, 13, you go to school, you have your life that has to be built and your character. Okay. And in these days, in these years, I've had a school to go. I had a life to build. And I had as well in back of my mind that I was not just only prepared and I could not just going to school and do these things like everyone else. Okay, so I had this kind of a recall in me that I could help others. But this we go slowly there. But how that comes? It comes that I start to help myself. I start to help my family. And once I done that, I said, okay, the next level can be there because I might be able to help even others. Okay, now in this from 12 years old to 26 to now, you can imagine a sea is passed through. A lot of things. When we met each other,
I think it's about 4 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago, right? Yes, I can imagine because it's passed a long time. But like your vibe and your energy is always the same, is increasing. And so we have to listen you, and definitely not vice versa. But this is more of me at the time, and the days where then something was happening. It was where I said, what happened to me? Happened that I started to launch advertising campaign at 15 years old. Okay. And at that time, you have to imagine, and for the people that are listening us, that it was super easy to launch a campaign. And with $40 or $50...
Talking like the beginning days of like Facebook type thing, right?
You can imagine, at that time, you have a chance to impact on 2 million people, receiving 15,000 clicks with $50, okay? Or $100 maximum. And you do like 100 sales and you are still in school. And so you say, oh, here is the game is there. The game is, it's working.
Wild.
Okay. So I was in the trenches, okay, from 14 to about 20, okay.
Most people your age around then, they're happy to get a job at McDonald's or something like that, right? And here you are, you're making money online already.
Right. And when you do these kind of things, and you are like 14, 15, and you, on yourself, you build on your own, you have to think that you have a mindset where you have to manage about to save €1,000 because this €1,000, which for a kid in southern Italy, that's real money. And then you have to put all into a campaign, okay? Which then you have, in a way, even to hope that they will pay you after when you sell, right? Because now the time and the money, the payments terms are like quite faster for some industries. But at that time, 12 years ago, you could wait. And then, yes, for sure it was going to get paid. But I had to wait this time. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had studied every blog post. I was like reading every forum thread. I thought in a way that I had the angles dialed in. I thought that my landing page was good when I was, let's say, in physical product at these years when I was 16 or so. But then something happened. And I felt all this weight in my chest right now telling this to you because I was in London, stacked that money, 2017, first travel outside of Italy, underage.
And you're going to a forum, you're going to stack that money for him at that age. Wow. Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah. And I joined like a Wi-Fi of a restaurant. And this Wi-Fi shut down all Facebook pages and all the account and all profile that I've got. Okay. So at that point I said, okay, my life is ruined. So my life is yes, what I do now? I was running campaigns. I was spending $100. I was doing 2,000. I was about to leave the school because what to do in the school if you are doing 40, 50,000 euro in the pocket a month,
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So you see a word that goes down. Okay, and this is happened in a moment. Then it's happened dozens of times. Okay, but the first time is the time where hits you so bad.
Exactly.
And that 17 February of 2016, I was not 17, I was 16 years old because my birthday was after a couple of months.
Okay.
I said, yeah, or I organize myself, or about this job, about this dream, about these things that I have, I will get sick of it. Okay, so this is like this special kind of loneliness in this business, because in a way, the affiliate marketing at that time, but even now, it's a solo game, especially at the beginning. Okay, you are sitting alone at your desk, making
Yep.
decision with your money and with your mind. And so I was in my room of hotel there, and I said, okay, and you feel genuinely miserable when this kind of things happen. When it happen at 40 years old, still you feel bad. Imagine when that happened to you when you are like a kid without beard. Still now I don't have it.
Let me ask you a question related to that. At that time, did you have a big support structure of other people in the affiliate marketing space that you rely on or you talk to on a regular basis at that time that this problem happened? Did
But
you?
actually, I was at the event. I remember I was meeting one of Valerio's partner. You might know another Italian guy.
I know, Valerio.
Okay, Valerio. And we was together in this restaurant with Mauro. And we was, okay, what I do now? He was like double my age. And he said, Marco, don't worry, you can find out Italian. You can imagine. So you can, oh yeah, you did one time, you can do it again. So the stuff for me, I mean, I'm like pretty frank with that. Like, I don't think I had like a directly help, but indirectly a lot of people were helping. First to create a benchmark, two to know that I could count on someone in case I wanted. And again, in 2016, I had like my now a friend of mine at that time, a mentor where I was looking and taking care of every single message he was writing off. I am Attila Free.
Yeah, yeah.
I was there. I was trying to chat him to find a way to help. I have to find even some message because if we can find it, and definitely we can, there is some message where I ask help. So the community and the fact that I could rely on someone Italian or non-Italian speaker was for me a part of reality that it was my reality and could definitely help me to know that I was not alone. Okay, but the resilience itself, Nigel, you see, it's not something you were born with.
Oh,
It.
you have to have.
You're right. I'm not born. It's something you build. Every failed campaign built a layer into my life or an existence of something
Exactly.
that's there. Every lost euro, now lost employees, lost key partner, and so on, built a layer. Every sleepless night built a layer. And so after years of building those layers, you can imagine that I just become stronger than the pain. Okay. And you got so, but the pain didn't disappear. I just become stronger than it for some part. And I'm saying that because I know that, now I always say that affiliate marketing is a talent filter,
Oh, I like that.
instead of
Talent
a
filter.
simple financial game. Because you know that because the money comes and goes, but the skill of being able to take a punch, got up, learn, and try again. This is what really separates the people that are there, okay, and make it, and people who don't make it. Okay.
You're absolutely right because I've seen it happen several times that some people got into an industry at an early stage and they were printing money. And then something happened and it changed the industry. It was like maybe the payment processing for that industry went away, or maybe some other competitors came in and like decimated the business model, whatever. And that's when you learn who is really an affiliate marketer or who got lucky. The real affiliate marketer, the superpower is going to be that, hey, I can evolve. I was running this. This was my vertical for a while. We were doing all kinds of money. and then for whatever reason outside of our control is not there anymore, what do we do now? Do we go do another business completely, or we switch verticals, take the same skill and go to a different vertical? And that's when you see, who's a real affiliate marketer, who can evolve, or who just got lucky.
Perfect. In fact, I assume, and I'm sure about that now you look at an offer and you instantly know if this has a potential or not. You look at a landing page and you can spot the weak points and the weak structure in 3 seconds. You look at the traffic source, you and lots of veterans that are there. And, so this is more a pattern recognition that happens, by why we're saying. I'm speaking about me, but I'm speaking about finding a way to share with people, and I know a lot of veterans are following it, but even people that are starting now or are at middle age, a middle stage of their career in the affiliate marketing. The affiliate marketing is not a money machine. it's you have to master it. You're gonna be there, right? And that's sure. Okay, it can be earned with experience. That's more or less. This is where things changed to me. This is where my life and my story of Marco started to work. But you can imagine, I mean, during the days, during the time that we are doing things, a lot of things are there, a lot of stuffs, and before we wrap up, I mean, I want to tell this because if someone at the moment of today is losing money, wondering if this is real, if he's being frustrated, okay, I want you to know that Nigel and I, lots of people was exactly there, and it's real. And now, I mean, I want to know that we are exactly here. I got a beautiful office here in Dubai. We are cool. We are having things that are there.
I love it. And you started in Italy, but now you have an office.
Now I'm in Dubai.
Yeah. Are you living there full time now?
Yeah, and it's not much stuff that so I reached the level of the I reached nothing. I mean, we are still changing things, learning new stuff, learning how to grow as a man first, and then as people that are into a business.
Yeah.
And me, Marco, moved by different Marcos, along the ways.
Okay.
You can imagine, I have a main company that is it's an affiliate network.
Yeah.
Also, we are into performance. So we got.
Are you talking about Offersify right now?
Offersify, right? Yes.
So I met you just before you came up with the name Offersify. You had a different company before
Right.
and rebranded. I don't remember the name of the other company. What was the name?
No, it was called Profit Paradise.
Profit Paradise.
You remember, Nigel? So it was more than 4 years ago because at that time I said, okay, Profit Paradise is cool. It's a cool name, but it's named by a young guy of 19 years old that created an affiliate network for his friends. But as I grow up and I speak with corporate, with people, with courier, with logistic, with shipment company, with banks, Profit Paradise, where it can go. It can go nowhere. So I decided to rebrand it, and I remember I did it in Dubai. I got a dinner, I invited people, I say, hey, we are here. I just changed the name for this reason. And so you have it. So so this was more or less the stuff. And then I came up with Offersify.
So Offersify, I found it very, very interesting because when you explained your company to me, most people in the affiliate marketing space, no matter where they come from, no matter where they're operating, they're normally making money from the United States market or English-speaking market. So US, UK, Canada, Australia, that type of thing. Maybe throw in some Germany in there type thing. But most people are making money from these markets. And if I remember properly, you were making money from none of these.
Right, you are right. Now I started with SL for you, but 6 years later. And the things is that I was really, and I'm still enjoying the stuff that, you need to find the loophole. Okay, the loophole might be like having the paid traffic that is converting, or to have again, the cheap, very cheap paid traffic that is still converting. So I was just finding countries where I were not super saturated. And so selling in Balkan countries, selling in Latin America, selling in African countries. A lot of countries were not as I imagined, because probably you can convert at 0.3 cent. Then my business at that time, I mean, I've got a cash on delivery operation. So where it happens that a client leave his form details, name, telephone, and address, you call him and then you ship the products. And then suppose that the client has to pay the products. But if you have issue in the supply chain, if you have issue on the call center side, these sales that don't gonna happen. Plus the cultural fact where not everyone might be at home after 24 or 48 hours. You need to ship in right time, calling, shipping with the right courier, and having a chance to know that every market is different. You find out just with pain, just with testing. But I always came up with this stuff. I said, if I have to open a restaurant, a business as a restaurant, my business, opening a restaurant will cost 300,000 euro. Probably to go in break even, I need 10 years. Okay. If I open a market and then invest 20,000 just to put products into a market and find an agreement with the logistic and spending 2 weeks speaking with them, I might lose 20,000 euro for 3 months of losing, like paying the affiliates, paying the traffic, shipments, and losing minus 30.
That is not as painful as a restaurant.
Right, you doing minus, it's painful, but the day that you hit the optimization, you know what to remove, you know what to keep, then you start to be like plus 40, plus 50, and so the potential outcome is 10 times higher than having an offline business than to test a new market in Angola, okay? So I have, one of the African countries where I tested, and simply like logistics supply chain is not the best, but the leads, you can get like tons of leads for no money, and you feel like, wow, but then you need to realize the sales. So in this stuff with Offersify and with what, the circumstances of someone that is into a business in affiliate marketing and might be a product owner or might be an advertiser, okay, are changing, and that's quite clear, okay. But what is not clear, and what lot of people won't tell to you, is that there is not neither a secret to go ahead and to unlock the doors and then finding the gold, because if it was a door, we go there and everyone was doing it. In our case, pick an industry online that is scalable. Pick a part to work with. Go ahead, test slowly. If it works, go ahead. If it doesn't work, come back. This stuff won't give you a lot of pain. Won't give you like
not too much stress.
We'll get a path to getting something. Okay, and this is where we have to be. This is where a lot of people are now. This is where I'm today with my companies. This is where we are heading. Okay. And I really realized that when I was in February STM and I was alone, I said, here, or I organize myself as a man, as a professionist, as how I would like to call myself, as an affiliate, either I will die of it. In fact, I start to hire or hunt media buyers to work with, but not because, the pain itself is good to be shared with someone else. So it looks less heavy on your shoulder. Right. So I had media buyers, had people to farm the account, to have this, that time we were using Farmer Jack. We were having like all these things that were not managing just by Marco at 16, 17, young, immature, and, the building himself, but by 5 people from different countries, me without speaking like perfect English, but, finding a way to, to get it.
Way to make it work.
And then make it work because then the next level, if we want to call it as a next level, at one point I said, okay, I'm doing good numbers as an affiliate marketer. At that time I moved in Bulgaria, Balkan countries. I said, well, let me see if some of companies that got stock unsold in their warehouse would be most likely have a chance to sell his goods. And so I really went in some places, in some of shop, and I said, hey, I'm Marco Guarracino, I sell a product online. You can imagine, like 7 years ago, my accent was super Italian.
I love it, man. I love your accent all day long.
Yeah, okay. And so there I said, okay, can I sell your product? And so I started to have, after weeks, having a chance to say to them, hey, you will not pay me anything until and unless I don't sell your product. Okay, this is the affiliate market and performance marketing business. So going there,
You got them into performance marketing and they didn't even know it.
right? And so I started to sell for them. And so I said, okay, I can start to sell for them. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can pull up multiple people like this, probably in teleshopping business, because as you know, I mean, I started selling not supplements, but I started with an idea that if someone was selling on television, they could be selling as well online. And so the market was free in 2018, 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
And I started this Marco building up himself, selling product on his own. When I did this, I said, okay, now I'm not anymore good and to manage the stress of having the ban on the account and problem and traffic and profile. And so let's do this for others. So Profit Paradise come in. And so I said, okay, in the years I was young guy there asking help to others, beating a little bit a name in my own way because I was young, I was like a normal and was driven.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, hey, I opened the Profit Paradise stuff. Do you would like to sell on my platform? Then you have to imagine that now I speak highly in a way about this. But today, after 7 years, that now I'm 26, I'm gonna be 26. I don't know why I said that I'm 26. I'm 25. Yeah, yes.
Oh, super young.
Yeah, yes, yes. And today I really can see with my eye, probably because I changed the environment, because I speak with the right people, that there is so many, but so many, Nigel, of people successfully at 20, 19, 18 that you cannot imagine. I cannot count on two hands. I need many hands to count, and I have it in my contacts. So when at that time I say, oh, I feel like, oh wow, I'm good, I'm doing well, I was doing well for me, and that's right. But like today, really, I know so many people doing well in supplements, in e-commerce, in lead gen, in a lot of things. It's okay. So it was not that special. That's right. Lots of people are growing, are building the path and the benchmark for other young people or for other people in general, because there is some 50 years old looking at 20 years old guy that is definitely crashing.
Yeah.
And there is a lot to learn, and there is a lot to see that this is a market, this is a business that if you really mean it to deliver consistent in high quality or putting yourself into it, you will find a way to go ahead. And you got the right. That's why like the affiliate marketing ecosystem exists because there is someone that wants to sell product or sell a services, and someone that wants to sell services of someone else. That's great.
Exactly.
Lot of things right to in the middle. That's the beauty of it, to discover these things, because when you might learn these things, okay, even if I got an affiliate network with thousands of affiliates into it, you see like that there is time where like you start and you're solo and you do your things and you're okay. Then there is other times where people are starting to grow, are doing well, and they start to negotiate. They start to negotiate prices, they start to negotiate payout, they start to negotiate commission, payment terms, this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And you know, if you find a way with those people to be their strategic partner, you might go together somewhere. If both between affiliates and vendors, or how you call it, advertisers, how you can call it, they go in a different directions, and I do my own, you do your own. It can go short term, it cannot lead nowhere. People like you, or like people like I know lots of very experienced and talented and very great businessmen that are good with people. They are able to pull up a deal that it can work just if both of you are strategic enough to see it a little bit further than here to the next bond. Okay.
Exactly.
And I think that's why, you know, the difference between an affiliate that is a simple affiliate and will remain this, and someone that is building an affiliate business, it's there because in this strategic partnership, in this working with people, in this having a relationship with people like we do, like you did with me, because this opens up an entire new levels of opportunity in business, but just if you go together somewhere. And you can agree with me, because again, I have thousands of affiliates. Some goes alone, some goes with me, some go back, and he's not gonna, you know, do
I,
anything.
I definitely agree with everything you just said, and it comes down to, there are a couple of types of people. Some people have the personality that I want to do one type of thing, and that's it. For example, I spoke with somebody recently, and they wanted to change careers, they want to make money and everything. And the first question I asked them was like, okay, what's your personality type? You want to be a type of person that talks with people and negotiate stuff and make things happen, or you want to be the type of person that sits behind a computer and you don't want to talk to anybody? And the person said, I don't want to talk to anybody. Okay, great. We can start there. Okay, so maybe you could be a media buyer or whatever, because you don't have to talk to anybody. You just have to deal with whatever platform you're dealing with, and that might be perfect for you. You know, even though myself, I have a background in computer science. That's what I graduated in. But I was always a salesperson since I'm a kid type thing. So staying as a computer programmer didn't work out for me. It was like, no, I need to be talking to people. I need to sell. I need to make things happen. I need to make a deal happen. This is my personality, and I could do it all day long. But to program all day long is like, okay, I could technically do it, but do I love it? Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's a personality type, and you just gotta play to your strengths, whatever they are. So some people are like me and you, are happy to go out and make a deal and make something happen, and we can make a company tomorrow and do something, type thing. And we understand, okay, it works, great. It doesn't work, no problem. We're still friends or whatever, and that's it. But not everybody is like that. So you just gotta play to your strengths, is what I always tell people.
That's right. Now, if you see where am I now, 25. Okay, from the outside it looks great. Before we show even the office, and there is lot of places there, and you have the product manager, and there lot of things.
Where do you want to go now?
Dubai, international team, companies doing well, all the things you see on LinkedIn. Okay, Nigel, right. From the inside, I can say that this is the hardest thing that I've ever done, and and I say this that as someone who survived like years as a solo affiliate, years in a most competitive business that is the cash on delivery business, managing over 400 people. Okay, is a completely different skill than running campaigns, because campaigns are
Absolutely.
you test, you optimize, you scale, but people are emotional. Okay,
Yeah.
please, they have bad days, they have ambitions and fears and problems.
You have a psychology degree to start managing people.
And I'm still learning, and I don't know. And sometimes, I say something like right now before the call. I said I was speaking with our operation manager of Pfizer Flu. I said it might be that like. Some of the time, like it's wrong the style of how I say the things, because I'm Italian, because I don't know, but the content itself, it is what it is. So if just try to filter, and I'm sorry in advance. Yeah, I'm sorry in advance. Okay, and this is not to excuse me, and this means that this kind of stuff have nothing to do with work, but affects the performance of a person that's working with you. And today, as a CEO, as a founder, at 25, you are still like constantly fighting for you can say credibility. Okay, because I know myself, I know what to do. You join, you speak with me, you see I can deliver, I can do, But most of the time you sit with people that are like twice your age, 3 times your age, and I'm easy with that because it's many years I do that. Okay, and you can see in their eyes, okay, who is this kid? And so this stuff that I have to prove myself every single time with me, with my team, not with words, but with results.
Yeah.
There is also a loneliness at the top that nobody warns you about, because you can share your doubts with your team, because they need to believe in the vision. And you asked me to show them, but now it's 8:30 p.m. So people left. I see when I interrupted you. You know what? I wouldn't change a single thing, because everything that I'm doing, it's
Everything brought you to where you are now.
let me now. If I think of a kid from a city near Naples with no money, no connection, no education in business, running international companies from Dubai, that for me is a strategic place in the world. That's not normal. Okay, and I'm really grateful for every single day, because where am I going? Great questions. Okay, number one, Offersify is going to be one of the company that it's it's already 5 years in business. We paid lots of commissions, and we're gonna open these markets that you told to me that for 6 years I didn't open, like US, UK,
Yeah.
this kind of. We are already operating in 15 countries, but I want 40 countries. I want every major advertiser in the world to think of us when they want results. And so 4 months ago, I hired a CEO for Offersify. It's not something that it's something that I talked about, and then I wanted to be because I was going out and I was meeting other people or friends from industry, and they were saying, "Okay, Marco, we were asking about Offersify stuff," and I was like showing to them that I got like every day 30, 40, 50 new affiliates registered on platform every day, but I was not happy. In a way, I was like, how can I manage them? How to do what? And he said to me, this guy Ido said to me, he said, Marco, your problem is the dream of someone else. Okay, so you cannot run a company that doing over 50 million a year in a way that you cannot spend little time on it, or you find I don't know, a partner outside, or you find someone that will work with you, or like you decide about this, you got. And this why happened, not because I lost hopes or whatever, because there is a number two that is SL for you, that this company that born to help other e-commerces and brand owners to recovery revenue in their backend. Because I really want that every e-commerce brand, every subscription company, every online business to have to find and to have a retention partner, and I want that partner to be us. Why? Because the retention economy of having clients coming back to you, the clients that are happy to buy again from you. See, in affiliate marketing, everyone are obsessed with the front end, right? Traffic, clicks, conversions, CPA. This is where like the most of affiliates spend their time and they're obsessed with. Okay, but here is the question: like nobody asks what happens after the conversion. Okay, and the answer for most of the affiliates.
Normally, it's the advertiser or the offer owner that cares about this, not so much the affiliate.
And that's where billions of dollars are being left on the table. You got, regardless if you are an affiliate or a product owners of today as well are focused on front end because their goal is to acquire customers. Okay, that's great. But when 3 years ago with Offersify, I had like a slowdown, not in revenue, in margin. Then I had to think on how could I change this situation. And I said, okay, I have like 2-3 million people that bought from us in the last years. So bad could not be so bad because I would find a way to make some of these people, even partly, to come back buying from me. And so I started to think, how can I do? I found a way that in that time for Offersify did for me, and now I'm doing for others, that a client that bought one time from you, if you have a way, you are willing to communicate with him by phone call with a human interaction, calling him without selling nothing to him, but just calling to heads up to know what's happening in his life or her life, if still have the same problem, if still have interest on the same products, okay? This can lead lots of buyers of client that bought from you to buy again.
This is amazing. So you're actually calling on people that were past customers of yours.
Right.
And just saying,
And
hey,
I did
how's
this.
it going? What, you still have that problem?
Of course, I have the problem of the margin because the front end acquisition of clients is very expensive for me and for other brand owners. So with Offersify specifically, like I started saying, okay, I want every month coming back to me 500 people a month, 500 orders a month. That with zero expenses in traffic, the ticket and the AOV is $100. I want 50,000 a month. We work after the traffic, after the click, after the initial sale. Okay, so we work on the back end. And for anyone who understands this unit economics, you know that the back end is where the real money are being made. Because on my end was 500 people have to come back every year. Okay, but because I want the compound of it, that every month had to be like 100 more. Now it's past 3 years, I have 8,000 customers that come every month. And this is like my future. First if I can go alone without traffic for years, or like selecting for everyone, selecting the affiliates. Because, okay, we want new affiliates, we want best partnership on that company. But the goal it was, and it is, front end, creating the strategy, do a strong back end, making people buy again. And then after I went on the stage for so many time around, people start to ask me, can you do this for me? And I say, I don't know. Okay, maybe yes, maybe no. Then after a long time, a short time, after 1 week, 2 week, again another, and then the message on Instagram, and then some friends, and then another. Hey, why you don't do the same for US market? Ah, okay, you can do that, Marco. You can try. Believe me, the day that you decide to start on this, I will stop my mail marketing, my stuff. I will give everything to you. I was even lucky, to have this stuff.
Amazing.
And I was even lucky that today I'm really lucky because a year and a half ago, a friend of mine was there. He was at ski. I was not at ski. He was in Dubai Mall skiing with my family, my little brother and his family. And he said exactly this word. Okay, look, I have 100,000 people that bought from me in the past. Last week, last month, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. If you really decide to do this thing serious and to do it for the English-speaking countries, I will do this. Whatever you need from me, whatever you want, big percentage, you want whatever you want, I'm for it. Oh,
That's amazing.
oh no! When you have good friends and I fact, I really love him, and I'm sure that this person changed the trajectory of my life. Maybe you don't need to realize, okay? But I think said 1 year ago that then we met again, and then in 6 months ago I said okay. He told me again these things. It was in my mind, and other people was asking. I said okay, I'll do that, and that's why it's about people. It's about because I can say. Honestly and frankly, that if it was not for Victor that was there saying me, you can do this, I will not neither think about because a lot of people speak and you can do, but you never know if a person want really, want to. Maybe someone just speak. But on this, I had a proof that he said, "Look, if you do, I guarantee you to work." Just up to you now. Then I was fast enough and good enough to make an office, to put my English-speaking agents in Europe. They were speaking English so in Bulgaria, and putting there and then Dubai. In this stuff, I started to do things for others. And when I say this, it's like for me the whole is dormant customers. So the database of the businesses are full of people who used to buy from you but stopped. Okay, they already trusted you. They already have a relationship with your brand, but nobody is mining that gold. Okay, so now here is the stuff that most companies really try to fix this problem by pouring more water into the bucket. Okay, more ad spend, more affiliates, more traffic. But but the water keeps leaking out through the same holes, like was doing down for me with the
Very
festival.
good analogy.
You got that. So I said for you, exist to fix the bucket. Okay, we don't generate traffic. We take the traffic and customers that already exist and we maximize their value. Okay, so and for the affiliate watching it and veterans, think about this from advertising perspective. If an affiliate sends a lead that costs advertiser 30 euro CPA, okay, and that customer, or maybe 200 euro CPA, no, 30 euro is the cheapest, 200 euro CPA, supplement, US, and so on. And that customers either abandon their card or either buy, the advertiser paid the $200 for you. Not euro, let's use dollar. We're in US now, we are in the world. Okay.
Right.
Okay. This kind of stuff, if the advertiser recovers that customers, at one point he's able to pay you more or keep you open. If a client buy from a brand and you call the customer and say, hey, thank you for buying. We are so happy to have you. You use this product for you. Might be interesting for you to have the same products even for your wife, for your spouse, for your friend, for a friend of yours. If yes, tell me. This can increase a little bit the AOV with a simple phone call. That this kind of stuff can lead the advertiser to don't fail after 3 months, to probably pay you more, and probably even like having some sort of positive cash flow in business vibes on his business. Because I can assure you, and I do import, export, and shipment and sales in years. It's not always flowers and roses.
No, definitely not.
Affiliate all the time, because if you are a product owner, you are there and you see lots of money And but you say, okay, but where is my money? You know, there is just money for everyone, for supply, for the field.
Yeah, where's my margin?
You know, what is my margin? With this stuff, when you do all the things right and the fully functional system is there, where you call your people that just bought, you call people that was trying to pay but didn't pay. The someone calling at you, you are not replying, but why? Someone can reply, you can sell something. As a dormant customer, someone bought from you for $2,000 and you never notice it. Someone new from your brand, if you are in e-commerce and supplements, I'm more passionate to speak about it because I do this since years, but can be even in service. If you got someone that spend $150,000 to recover the roof, the stuff, this business where you explained to me lots of time, this is a super customer, okay? That you can sell to him something else. Sell to him ethically and finding a way for the customers to be happy because he decide to pay
Yes.
the advertiser. Super happy because if a client spend 150, spend other 50, I don't think that is so bad if he doesn't have to pay the affiliates. So you know, and this is like the wall holes and pillars that if are there, if are made in shape, and if the right partner, revenue recovery partner is there, and you are building technology now, you will see what I will create. It will be something that is mind blowing, and it's amazing because it helps a lot of brands. So I decided not only to be the gold mine, Nigel, no, but to sell to who has a gold mine, to make them happy, to make me happy, and to make all people happy. Hey, that's amazing.
You have a vital service because what comes to mind for me is what you're doing for people is that you're making the lifetime value, you're increasing the lifetime value of their customers. And this is so super important in these days because all the acquisition costs for customers are increasing every single year. You know, Facebook is always getting more expensive. Google is always getting more expensive. TikTok, you name it. Whatever you're using to acquire customers, whatever it is, it's getting more expensive. So the lifetime value becomes very, very important because you're going to want to be able to compete for this traffic, whether you're buying it yourself as a media buyer or whether you're going to have to pay affiliates. You know, your lifetime value is going to become super important because you're going to have to be able to outbid your competitors, basically.
Right.
That's what it is. You know, so it's a no-brainer for people. You step into their, say, hey, you know, what are you doing with
On
your-
performance, yeah? On performance. If you win, we win. Not that I ask set up, pay 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 a month. No, if we win, we will win and we win together. Or if you don't win,
which is an excellent formula. You know, you'll have like the sale is easy. You know, the pitch is easy when you go into a business and say, hey, I want to increase your lifetime value, and it basically doesn't cost you anything. You know, I already have a proven formula of how I do it. You know, if you want in, this is all you got to do, and if not, okay, no problem. And the person's gonna be like,
business is there.
it's easy. Yeah, I have my database. I'm not making any money off of it. You can make money off of it. It doesn't cost me anything up front. Let's go. Where do I sign? You know, it's an easy sale. You know, so let's recap everything that you've done so far. So by the age of 25, now soon going on 26, you created Alfirsify, which is a very, very profitable company, selling in countries that are non-English speaking, which is contrary to what most people do in affiliate marketing. Not only that, selling with a payment method that is not, the main method is not the credit card. You're selling with COD. Again, most people in affiliate marketing don't know nothing about that. And still not even doing business in like the biggest markets in the world, which is like the US and other English speaking countries. And now you have a second company offering a service that just about every product owner needs. And that one is growing pretty fast and is a vital service and still not dealing with the US. And now you're thinking about
No. That's it for you. Is with US. So
that was in the US.
great.
Okay.
And that's why I told you the guy come to me and say, hey, you don't do for US. If you are really serious about do it, I'll be your first client, and then the rest is history.
Okay, so I Sell For You operates primarily in the US.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. So now you got the little taste of what's happening in the US, and now it's time to go bigger and better in the US for you. Is that right?
Yeah.
My man.
You'll see that.
I can't wait to see. I really, really can't wait to see. And you know what? In a new business that I'm getting into, in the Nutra space, I can see right now there might be something for us to do along the lines with I Sell For You as well. So I'll be really, really happy when the time comes to hit you up and say, hey, I think it's time for us to do some business together.
Okay, don't wait for the perfect moment. You got in a way that if you start even little, Don't wait until like you have to. You understand? We can even create to it slowly to there. Yeah, you got because I know it's all about as much more people have interest to for you to succeed.
Mhm.
Most likely you'll succeed. So there is really really lot of stuff. So keep going. I'm waiting. You there?
I love it.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I don't want to take up much more of your time because, you've dropped a lot of gold here. There's been a lot of amazing educational and inspirational stories, which is, I couldn't have asked for more. And it's just totally great. I'm always so happy to see you and to listen to you. You're always super classy, super humble, very, very intelligent. And it's always a pleasure to see you. And I've told you this a few times. I really do see you as the future. And every time I speak to you, you prove my point. So
You're right. You tell me. You told me that.
I told you that years ago, man. I see you as the future because it's like you're doing everything right as far as I could tell, man. More power to you. Keep doing what you're doing. And if I can help you in any way, you know how to find me.
Thank you for this platform, and thank you to everyone watching. I believe in you, like you believe in me, and that's the most important stuff that we have it. The things for the people, and especially for people that will join your platform and will be there and following us and following you mostly, is that you know you don't need money to start. You need money to scale. But starting is there, is free. There's YouTube, there are free traffic method, there is SEO, you know that there is social media, there is TikTok that is going well. It's slower, right? Right, it's
Mhm.
sure. But is education plus income potential. Okay. And then as you can imagine, you can agree and what I've seen because last time someone told me and now I want to share that the real investment is not the money, it's the time. So you need really to invest time in learning the
Investment in
fundamentals
yourself.
that is there.
Yeah.
Spending time consuming everything you can about this industry, work, traffic sources, conversion flow, and
Talking to people, building your own network.
right, and find your network, find a community. Don't do this alone like I did. Join forum, join Discord group, find other affiliates. The people in this industry are surprisingly helpful if you
Very
approach
true.
them with genuine curiosity and work ethic, right?
And
This
that has
is
been my experience since the beginning.
that's you. That's why I talked about it, because this is exactly you. Have you ever tried to sell me something in years? No. So like it was genuine help. Going there, you need
Exactly. Oh, you
something,
need a
you want
connection for
help.
this? I know this guy. Let me introduce you right now. Come, let's go. That's
Right.
what it
You
is.
need many time.
When I got into this industry, people did this for me, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I want to be able to give back and contribute to this industry in the same way, pay it forward. Never know what's gonna happen. Doesn't matter if something happens. Just having the right attitude for the industry, an industry which basically has to help himself because there's no school for it. So I'm very, very happy to be part of it and do whatever I can to make it an amazing environment for everybody and all involved.
We'll go there. We'll go
So,
there.
Marco, in conclusion here, how can people reach you?
I've got YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you just write Marco Guarracino. You'll find me.
I love it. And yo, I gotta tell you something. I seen you really step up your game on Instagram lately, man. You're all
Yeah.
over doing nice stuff. I like what you're doing, man. Keep it up. Very inspirational. I like it a lot.
You're amazing. And thank you,
Awesome.
everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Marco. Amazing time. And listen, you're gonna just kill it in the US with your new product and everything, your new business. And I can't wait till I can start doing some business with you. All right. Ciao, man.
It was amazing. Nigel.